What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. And in this video I'm going to be ranking all 6 of the Halloween vehicles in GTA Online. So let's get straight into it, starting off with number 6. Coming in at number 6, we have the Chariot Romeo Hearse. And this one will run you $31,000, and it is the cheapest one on this list. Now, this car is just very slow. I mean, obviously it's a hearse, and it tops out at around 80 miles an hour. And it has no customization either, and it's just not really good at anything. But I will say its saving grace is that you can own a hearse in GTA Online, and I guess it's like somewhat of like a novelty vehicle. I guess like it's not like a police car. I guess it's not like an emergency, but it's still pretty cool. But considering it's just pretty mediocre, it's gonna have to get the final spot in this list. And fifth on this list, we have the LCC Skanktus, and this one will run you $1.3 million. And the top speed on this is 111 miles an hour. And I'm not like the biggest like bike fan or like bike lover in GTA Online, but in my opinion, this is just very overpriced. Because without the discount, this would go for $2 million, which is easily one of the most expensive bikes behind like the Western Reaver. Actually, I don't even know if that's more expensive. But then like the Shinobi, which is like 2.4 million. But if you don't count the oppressors, then this would probably be like third on the most expensive bikes list. Now, it's just not really good performance-wise, and it kind of just spins out if you even attempt to go off-road with this, which I get it's not like a dirt bike or anything, but like if I'm going to have a go-to bike, I would rather pick something like the Body 801RR or something, because it has a very fast like wheelie glitch or whatever, and it can go off-road. So honestly, I mean, I get it's a Halloween vehicle, but like customization-wise, there's not really anything you can do. You can just remove basically all the Halloween stuff, which would kind of defeat the purpose of it. But yeah, so that's why I think it deserves number 5, and I think that's a pretty fair spot to put it on this list. At number 4, we have the Classy Tornado Rat Rod, and this one will cost $268,000. Now this one does have a pretty mid top speed at 106 miles per hour. Now, the handling on this car also isn't really that good, and it offers little to no customization, but I mean, it is decently fast for what it is. And I think last year I rated this car like last on this list just because I didn't understand how it was a Halloween vehicle. But I will say it has grown on me this year because I just think it's kind of like a cool concept to have like an old rusted Tornado with like a V8 engine on the front. But I will say, considering it's still not really the best car in the world, it is going to have to be 4th on this list. But I will say that is a huge improvement from where it was at last year. One last thing I forgot to mention is this is the only sports classic car in the game that can do a wheelie as a non-muscle car. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, it says sports classic, but as you can see, it can do a wheelie. Coming in at number 3, we have the Albany Frankenstange. And this one will run you $385,000. And this car will top out at 110 miles per hour. Now, in my opinion, this car just kind of spins out whenever you're driving it, like whenever you get up to speed. And it's just like not really fun to drive. Like there's many other old cars like this, like the Albany Roosevelt, that's a lot better and does offer a lot more customization. But I will say this is like the first good car on this list, and we only have 2 cars to go. That just shows how outdated these Halloween vehicles are. But I will say it does have some decent customization with a few liveries, and also like just a few like bumper options and just stuff like that. But overall, just not really that great to be any higher on this list than number 3. Coming in at number 2, we have the Albany Brigham. Now, this car will run you a whopping $1.5 million without the discount, because for some reason it didn't get a discount this year, but last year it did. It was only $1 million. So this is easily the most expensive Halloween vehicle. And I don't even know if they're counting this as a Halloween vehicle this year, but I am, just because I do like the Brigham. Now, this car's top speed is 105 miles per hour, which is slower. But the reason why it is higher is because there's so many different like customization options you can do with this. I think there's like 15 liveries, a ton of stuff you can do with the roof, a ton of not spoiler, like bumper options and stuff like that. Now, it's definitely my favorite Halloween vehicle as well. Now, the performance is just okay at best, but just like the last couple of cars, it is under the muscle car category, so it can do a wheelie, which is pretty cool. Now, the only reason it isn't number one is because the price is nearly $1.2 million more than the number one spot. Coming in at number one, we have the Albany Lurcher. Now, this one will run you $455,000, and the top speed is 114 miles per hour. And I do believe this car does also have the best performance out of any of the other Halloween ones. Now, I will say the customization isn't really that great. As you can see, I didn't even put one of the liveries on it. I probably could have put like the one with like the graves on it, but I just didn't really feel like it. But another cool feature about this car is it does have Frankenstein there in the back, which is, I guess, kind of cool. Or maybe it's a zombie. I don't really know. It might just be a zombie. I've always thought it was Frankenstein, but I might be wrong. But yeah, like I said, it's not really that good. But for being an older vehicle, it's not really too bad. And like the Brigham and multiple other cars on this list, it is also in the muscle class, so it can do a wheelie, which I guess is pretty cool. And this car also is considered a hearse, so I guess this is like the updated version of like the Chariot Romeo hearse or something like that. But yeah, I hope we have like better Halloween vehicles when GTA 6 comes out. I don't know if we will. I don't even know if we're going to have Halloween vehicles, but this is probably the last year with Halloween vehicles in GTA 5. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and peace out.